Bible Story Series, Episode 2. Adam and Eve disobeyed God. Genesis chapter 3.
Hi everyone. Last week we learned the story of creation and how God made the first man and the first woman. Today we'll be learning another story from the Bible. After God made man, He put him in a beautiful garden called Eden. Two trees were in the center of the garden: the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Adam's job was to take care of everything in the garden. God told him that he can eat fruit from every tree in the garden except from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. God told him that he will die if he eat from the tree or touch it. But one fateful day, something happened. The serpent, being a very crafty animal, went to the woman and said to her, "Did God actually told you not to eat of any tree in the garden?" The woman answered, "No, we can eat from the trees in the garden, except the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. For God said that we will die if we do so." Then the serpent replied the woman, "You will not die. If you eat it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." So the woman took the fruit and ate it. She also gave some to her husband, and he also ate it. And immediately their eyes were opened, and they saw that they were naked. They became ashamed, and they made leaf clothes from fig leaves just to cover their nakedness. When it was evening of that day, they heard the sound of the Lord God as He was walking in the garden, and they hid themselves behind the trees in the garden. But God called to Adam and said, "Adam, where are you?" Then Adam answered and said, "I heard your sound in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked, so I hid myself." God asked him, "Who told you that you are naked? Or have you eaten from the tree which I commanded you not to eat from?" Adam answered, "It is the woman you gave me that gave me the fruit of the tree, and I ate it." Then God said to the woman, "What is this you have done?" And she replied, "It is the serpent that deceived me, and I ate it." The Lord God said to the serpent, "Because of this you have done, you are cursed above all animals. You will walk on your belly and shall eat dust all the days of your life." He also said that the serpent's offspring and the woman's offspring shall be enemies. And to the woman he said, "You will give birth in pains, and you will want to please your husband, but he will rule over you." Then he said to Adam, "Because you listened to your wife and disobeyed my commandments by eating from the tree that I told you not to eat, the ground is cursed because of you. You will labor hard before you can get food to eat all the days of your life, till you return to the ground, because you were made out of dust, and you shall return to dust. After this, Adam gave name to his wife and called her Eve, for she was the mother of all living. And God made leather clothing for both of them and dressed them up. After this, God sent them out of the Garden of Eden and placed angel cherubim and a flaming sword at the east of the garden to guard and protect the tree of life. Now that you've heard this beautiful story, I would like you to write out the lessons you've learned from the story in the comment section. Thank you.